All set.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to this week's edition of the Six Gaming Podcast, the totally rad edition.
Yeah!
Yes! Yeah, we're
totally
going 80s style in this motherfucker.
Yeah,
Well,
you should
technically,
blame
if
the
this was
person who
80s
wrote it.
style, half of us wouldn't be here today.
Well, that just makes me feel a little old. I'm not going to lie. So, Ron, I know, feels fucking ancient because,
I don't feel ancient.
You're like 50.
Dude, I'm not 50. Do I look like a dairy? I'm not even 40 yet.
So, of course, arguing with me, Mr. Ron Clay, we have Veg himself.
Hola.
Speaking of Ola, so tonight I'm mixing things up. I don't know.
Are you going to introduce the other guy?
Nope, not yet, because we brought up Ola. Show is drinking this very fine bottle of 1800 right here. Nicely frosted over, of course. Yeah, we're doing margarita night. Show is not drinking beer today. So, anyway, I digress. Finally, Mr. Captain Damien.
Hi.
I still like Space Captain Damien.
I do too. Like that, it belongs. But
So, if you guys see me like spazzing out and slapping random objects in my room, it's because a fly got in here earlier and it's been driving me insane all day.
yeah, fair enough.
I'm not just having some kind of psychotic breakdown, although it might lead to that.
It would have been more amusing just to watch you swatting at random nothing.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's
all right.
fair.
So, today, you guys, again, this is the totally rad edition, so let's start off with our totally killer news.
You're a douchebag.
Run with it. Run
And
with
let's
it.
be done with it? No, it's not that. It's not that
No,
section.
we're doing this all night, okay? Deal with it. So,
And the horse just won't die, will it?
nope. We're going to keep slaughtering. Okay, so something very cool's going on, and I believe this is the first ever TwitchCon has kicked off this week.
2015!
2015, yeah, this is pretty cool. It wasn't
I
okay.
don't think it's
So
the first ever. But
maybe it's not the first, but it's still pretty interesting. Hundreds and hundreds of streamers have all kind of gathered for this event.
Manny Bot's there.
Is he?
Yep.
Yeah.
Sweet.
And a whole bunch of Crypt streamers are there. Jack of Arcades, Arachnus, all bunch of different streamers are there.
Oh, that's fantastic. I do know one of my favorite groups of guys. Ron actually had to point this out because I was being bad and I wasn't following. The Game's Done Quick guys are streaming too, and they are doing part of their charity again for Doctors Without Borders. So it's very cool. Unfortunately, I had to stop watching them. Apparently, they had no organization. They all gathered together kind of a last minute, and like even the streamers didn't know they were streaming for GDQ. They just thought they were streaming on their own channels. They were still pulling in money. Granted, it's not a lot. I think they've only got like 100,000 last time I checked.
Oh, jeez, for like one day. That's not bad.
Well,
100,000? I wish I could make 100,000 in one day.
But it all
for
goes
charity,
to charity.
So...
Yeah, every last penny that they raise all goes to charity.
My point still stands, though.
But it's a worthy cause, so I'll give them that. But it was bad. Last night, a runner by the name of Trihex, who's most popular for his Yoshi's Island speedruns, the security guards actually had to kick him out because I guess the convention center closed and all the other streamers had left except him, who's still streaming, and they're like, all right, buddy, look, you gotta go. In the back of his stream, you hear the vacuum cleaners going, so he had to cut his stream off early. Like, it was that well put together.
Wow.
But, yeah. So, TwitchCon, it is pretty cool. Go check it out, twitchcon.com, or just twitch.tv, and you'll see it everywhere.
Pretty much.
So, let's see, that's pretty much that. I did find something very interesting. Speaking of streaming, TBS, everyone's favorite channel that does really shitty shows like Who Loves Raymond, or everyone
covers the Atlanta Braves for some reason.
I don't know. I've never been a fan of TBS, but TBS nonetheless just might get some kudo points for me. Starting here very soon, they are getting ready to start streaming esports on their shows. It's going to be Friday nights for 20 weeks out of the year.
And I have to say this. Fuck you, Engadget, for this quote. Where was this quote? It's so stupid. It says, Friday nights for 20 weeks of the year, you'll be able to watch other people play Counter-Strike from the comfort of your living room.
Yeah,
Thanks for making it sound completely stupid, you jackasses.
It was really kind of pointed. Granted, but they did put up the article.
That is, fuck your couch and fuck you. I'd rather watch that than goddamn football.
Here's the thing. Okay, so the guy who wrote this, if you guys don't know, there used to be an old website called Joystick. Joystick fell under this Engadget umbrella of different blogs. What had happened was the parent company decided, Joystick's not doing well or whatever their reason was, and they kind of merged them all into Engadget.
Joystick, by the way, AOL was their owner.
Oh, is it AOL? Fucking AOL. Just screwing it up. But yeah, so a lot of the Joystick guys lost their jobs, but a handful of them got pulled over to Joystick. The guy who wrote this was not one of the Joystick guys. So I believe that's probably why it's a little more pointed than it should be. But they did put it on their gaming side, which was kind of cool. But so they're not just doing Counter-Strike, though. They are doing Heroes of the Storm. What was it? There was a whole list of them. Heroes of the Storm, Counter-Strike.
I only see Counter-Strike mentioned in the article.
Yeah, I found something else earlier, and they were talking. What's that one that's on Steam that everyone plays? Team Fortress.
Yeah.
They're gonna do that one. Yeah, it's just gonna be kind of a little bit of everything. Should be interesting, nonetheless. But that's what I got. So, Damien, I believe it was you put up this next one, right?
Oh, hold on. Screw this article. I am not keeping this article up here. I'm going to post the one from Polygon.
That works. That's even better. It was probably a little bit more better put together.
And you can see this, of course, on our Facebook page at fb.me/6gaming. GG.
Good job, Ron. I love those plugs. Shameless plugs. Oops. I hit the wrong button. All right, so Damien.
Okay, Mighty Number 9, the spiritual successor to the Mega Man series, since Capcom doesn't really seem to want to do much with it. A side development team went off and made Mighty Number 9. And
that's a lot of tequila. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I hate tequila, by the way.
Oh man,
that shit kills you.
I love it.
No, I'm not trying to go on a tirade against alcohol because I love alcohol, but tequila, nope, that's the one I won't do.
Oh, dude, anyway. That's how you start your night, man. Me and the captain don't make it happen, but me and Jose, homeboys.
I am the captain.
Yeah.
Well,
the captain's making all these awesome titles. Totally tubular titles happening.
Anyway, so it's coming out on February 9th, 2016.
Unless you're not in the Americas. If you're not in the Americas, screw you. You get it 3 days later.
Well, maybe you should move.
Right? Just maybe. We've got like freedom and Obama and apple pie.
Oh, Jesus.
With the
let's get political on our podcast, guys. That's a good idea.
Right.
No. I don't want. No. Stop it now. Shut the fuck up. No. We know where political assertions and conversations go. Ron knows very well.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Three things that I refuse to talk about.
Hashtag Kanye for president.
Right.
No! Because next is hashtag Camacho.
Die in a fire, David.
Exactly.
Die in a fire.
I don't endorse that, by the way. I want to make that perfectly publicly clear. I don't endorse rappers becoming president.
Kanye.
I totally support Markiplier for president 2016. Just saying.
Markiplier
Here, now we're talking politics. God damn it.
Yeah, see? This is what you fuckers started. I didn't want to do it. I was trying to move you on.
Three things you never talk about. Politics, religion, and Michael Jackson.
Oh,
wait,
Jesus
why don't you
for president, something about touching little kids.
Oh.
Althea suggests this. John Cena for president.
God damn it.
No, because that would literally be the step closer to the Camacho. Next will be the WWE champion is appropriate for fucking president.
Well, why not? I mean, they did put Jesse the Body Ventura,
Jesse
in
Ventura
charge of an
was
entire
governor.
state.
Are you serious?
Minnesota, yes,
Yeah,
sir.
He was the governor
I
of
thought Florida
Minnesota.
was fucked up.
Yep.
Yeah, Minnesota, man.
Uh,
All right, so anyway, let's move on. Fuck politics. That's not my thing. All right, so let's see. Legacy of the Void animated short was actually just recently put out. It looks really cool. I got to tell you, I'm really kind of excited the more I see about this game.
It just kind of goes over the history of the Protoss and like how they were once a warring race on their own planet, but they say they've evolved beyond that, except for the Dark Templars. It's neat. It goes over their lore.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, it's really cool. Well worth the watch. It's really short. PC Gamer actually has the video embedded if you guys want to check that out.
also, Blizzard are a bunch of assholes.
Oh, God,
yeah?
what happened
Oh,
now?
here we go.
They are tempting me to come back, and I don't want to, and they're being a bunch of douchebags.
I
What are they doing?
kind of went back to WoW, bro.
Oh!
Yeah.
we're gonna do that.
What are they
Yeah.
doing, Mitch?
Oh,
That's
no.
why,
Wait,
'cause-
because this shit gets so much better. Not only did I go back to WoW, but my my band Druid just unlocked on Friday.
Oh.
So the big show is back. The healing boomkin, you got it, and he is
Wait,
so
you never healed
badly
anyone.
geared right now.
Yeah, I know, right?
That's why we wiped, because you never healed anyone. God damn it, show.
Yeah,
Aw.
it happens. You know, you learn.
What do you mean it happens?
It happens all the time.
If we put fucking Ron in charge of healing, he heals people to death.
That's
if you try
right.
to put me in charge of healing, I don't heal people to death.
Yeah, they just die.
Exactly. I mean, fuck, you can't win with you.
Nope.
No.
You guys. Anyway, Veg, I understand you found a game that was, I guess, newsworthy?
Yes. Well, there's two, actually. Very soon, less than a month from now, or actually a month exactly now, the new the new MMO Star Wars expansion is going to be coming out. It's called Knights of the Fallen Empire. It has to do a bit more with what happened after the fall of Revan, which is pretty awesome. For anyone who is a subscriber to the game,
Yeah.
you get the expansion for free. So if you're not a subscriber, you have to pay $20.
Who the hell
Still,
does that
20
anymore?
bucks is pretty good.
I still have it. So
Yeah, I stopped my
Also-
subscription. I'll just jump in every now and again. But
also, I'm not sure who the company is who is making it, but there's also going to be a brand new Rollercoaster Tycoon game that's going to be released. Looks like next year.
wait, say that again?
A brand new Rollercoaster Tycoon game.
Yeah, that's what I thought you said.
What's it called?
Rollercoaster Tycoon.
Yeah, what's the tagline or whatever?
Oh, I don't know.
I
Veg?
found it on GameSpot, but it's not really. There's not too much information on.
Okay, so Veg and I were talking about this earlier, but I really enjoyed it when I was younger, right? It was a fun game, it was creative, you got to do a lot of stuff. Today, you know, at my age, there's something about that game that just bores the living shit out of me. I have more fun playing The Sims. I don't know why. You know, again, it is a classic. I still have fond memories, but I will never buy another one.
So it's called Rollercoaster Tycoon World.
Oh, okay.
That's too much, too.
Yeah. They actually have an entire website dedicated to it right now. Just Rollercoaster. It's called just. So they also there's a mobile version apparently too. What the fuck?
That's just like learning all this
So,
stuff as he's delivering you the news, ladies and gentlemen.
Right. Now, in chat, it's pretty funny. Baconator did say it's not Chris Sawyer making it, so it
No.
will be terrible.
Yeah.
I mean,
Fun fact: the first two games, it was only him that made
no,
them.
it was one guy. So
It was which is insane.
That is.
For the level of detail of when he made it is
Yeah.
unbelievable. That's
Do you-
almost
do you-
that's Doom level good.
do you remember the old cheat codes?
Yes.
For the originals. So if you name one of your one of the visitors to your park, you can name all your visitors. If you give them the name Tom Sawyer, I believe it gave you like $1 million or something like that.
No, it's Chris Sawyer.
Or Chris Sawyer, sorry. What did I say, Tom Sawyer?
Yeah.
You did.
God damn it.
Awesome.
Drink more tequila, show. Hey,
Yes,
don't mind
please.
if I do.
Wait, isn't Tom Sawyer from Rush?
Oh, God damn
oh my
it, man.
god.
Seriously, Veg, read a book. Please.
Fucking book.
Oh, wait, that's
Read a
Huckleberry
book.
Finn, isn't it?
Mark
You don't-
Twain, The Adventures of Tom Sawyer.
Yes. It was hugely controversial because that book was hugely controversial because they used the name Nigger Jim as one of Sawyer's friends.
I'm pretty sure it wasn't controversial at the time.
Well, not
No.
at the time. It is now, and they don't give you those books in school anymore because of that.
Nope.
But it was a brilliant Rush song, though. Don't get me wrong. I still can't play it to this day. Lord knows I've tried. Although
Lord knows you failed.
I can play it in Guitar Hero. I'm really good at Rush and Guitar Hero. Go figure. Anyway,
This was a moment of sadness brought to you by Shoshan.
I'm drinking tequila. What do you want? Like, at this point, my whole life is just this misery, and I'm trying to make it better. Not really. I'm having a good time. Except my mother-in-law's in town, and, you know.
No.
No, I'm kidding. She's probably hearing me right now, and she's going to slit my throat in the night. So,
Well done, show.
yeah, right? I'm
Wow.
dead.
This just turned dark.
It did.
I do love my mother-in-law. All right, moving on. We're going to hit up what totally...
Wait, time out.
What?
I do have two pieces of news.
No,
I'd
you
like to
don't.
bring up.
God damn it.
Um,
My intro is spoiled.
First of all, Sub-Level Zero, the new 6-degree freedom game coming out by Sig Trap Games, will be coming out October 8th. They put an article on Ars Technica about this game, and they put one of my Descent videos in it.
Are you
Really?
serious?
Yeah.
Ron is popular.
Ow.
I was like, it's like, why are they putting in just this random? It was from the LAN I went to in July, and it got 4 views prior to that, from July to now.
Nice.
And then they put this article out a couple days ago, and now it's got like 180 views.
That's awesome. Good for you, Ron.
Dang it. So,
Why are you not hosting this podcast on Twitch? Like, maybe we'll spike even more.
right? And then the other thing that I wanted to bring out, of course, League of Legends Worlds starts October 1st. And to get everyone hyped for it, they released League of Legends stickers on Facebook.
Oh, good lord.
Oh.
Yeah, because as soon as they did it, Ron starts sending me the instant messages through Facebook, which is nothing but stickers. One of them was pretty cool, though. It was fucking Sona flipping her keyboard. Like, that made my day. That was amazing.
Yeah, it was pretty funny. Sona just
Wow.
angrily flipping her frickin' harp or whatever the hell it's called.
It was brilliant.
Jinx looks
Anyway.
terrible.
Okay, so, sticking with the 80s theme, because we're doing that. Shut up, Ben.
So we have guitars then?
Yes.
Yeah, it's Sona. Okay. What totally tubular games are you playing, dude?
No.
It doesn't say dude.
It doesn't say dude. Don't
I had to
fucking
improvise.
ad-lib.
I had to improvise.
Why'd you have
Stop
to
being a
improvise?
jackass.
Oh my god.
Look, if I'm going to improvise, I blame it on Mr. 1800. I'm just saying.
Also, you missed a part of that read there, bud.
What I miss?
You missed part of that read.
Oh shit, I did. Sorry, parentheses. Shows a gnarly turkey and let's be done with it, yo. That works.
Hold
That's
on.
actually a
Hold
bit
on.
better. It's
Hold
not
on.
as derogatory.
Hold on.
I'm done. Fuck y'all. Good night.
Who the hell put that in?
I put it in.
Oh,
Bad, Damien. Bad.
Oh, you guys are amazing.
so terrible.
You guys are amazing. This is why I do it. All right, so I got to put this out here because I'm actually getting ready to go play one of these here after the show. Sorry, Damien, Mr. Fu. Well, I'll probably join you guys regardless. But, okay, so I went back to World of Warcraft. I already stated that. My druid's a piece of shit because he has no gear. But then again, if you ask Ron, he's always been a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Anyway.
We don't have
Jesus,
to
he
ask
came
Ron
to us
about
with
that.
like endgame gear and was like, Ree was beating him. It's like, what the hell?
Well, I was in a really good guild that happened to be able to walk me through pretty much like everything in Lich King. It was cool as fuck. But I actually came into the guild with the 25-man mount already. It was awesome. But anyway, so I went back to that. I've been playing Gauntlet, the newer version for PC. That's a lot of fun, although it's eternally frustrating. It's almost fucking impossible to make it through deathless. And then, okay, so huge shout out to my friend Obadiah. He was just in this moment of epic genius. He decided he was going to be generous, and he bought me this really shitty game called Spin Tires.
What?
He bought like a pack, right? It was like a 4-pack of this game. Now I have no idea what the fuck is going on in this game. It's this really shitty 3D world where you embody a truck. There's no driver. You just embody this truck and you drive it around through this muddy ass forest and stuff, and that's it. Like maybe you'll pick up some lumber, but I don't know where the fuck you take it. Gas is an issue, so you have to make sure you don't run out of gas. You can get stuck in the mud, so you'd have to have one of your friends come with a winch and try to pull you out, but the winch system's a piece of shit, and if you're trying to winch somebody who's stuck in the mud, and he's in the mud while winching you, he'll get stuck in the mud. It's amazing. I thought Goat Simulator was bad. This takes a whole nother level.
All right. Goat Simulator, Spin Tires, and Shower with Your Dad Simulator. Which one was the worst?
Oh, Jesus. I never played Shower with Your Dad, okay? I never played that. For the record, I only brought it up on a previous show. I never played it.
Nice.
I would
brain bleach after that.
I think Spin Tires is definitely the worst. I mean, Goat Simulator, at least you could become the devil goat and rain hellfire upon the masses. That was worth it. So, anyway, that's what I was playing. That's my totally tubular game, yo. Right, hang loose, dude. All right, so Damien, what totally tubular games are you playing, dude?
He said dude again. God damn it.
Yo, dog, I've totally been rocking some Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain.
Oh.
I am now at 46 hours played, and
Jesus.
I'm 31% through the game.
Damn.
Yeah.
Wait, that's not backwards from last week?
Right?
What?
Seems like you went in reverse.
No, I was like 19% last week.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a big game.
Okay,
and I've
so
been playing it all week.
since you're so into this game, is it worth it? Like, would you recommend it to people, or?
Yes, I would, but it's frustrating. I've been getting really frustrated with it.
Nope, fuck
And
that.
there are things I could do to make it easier for myself, because once you die several times in a row, it'll offer you, like, hey, there's this thing you can wear called the chicken hat, which makes it so enemies can't see you as much, and the game becomes more forgiving, but you also wear a dumb, stupid chicken hat on your head.
Yeah, I'm not
and-
doing that either.
Yeah, it's like, I don't want to do that. I want to play the game the way it's supposed to be played with all the difficulty. And I'm now on mission 30. Mission 29 was the most frustrating mission I played so far in the game.
Really?
I spent a solid, 8 hours on it today.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's insane.
because it's just like, you get surrounded by these 4 dudes who, well, it's like 4 dudes who bring a bunch of soldiers to life around them, and you can't kill them. Like, you can kill them, but they keep regenerating armor every couple seconds, and it's insane. I was getting so mad, but I finally beat the mission, then I stopped playing, because I just got super frustrated. But I know I want to play it again, and
Right.
I guess that leads me to my next segue. I've been so into Metal Gear Solid that I also played a little bit of GTA 5 this week, and I
Good.
made my character look like Snake from Metal Gear.
Oh, Jesus.
Nice.
I
Wait,
tried to
did you?
get some screenshots of it, but I didn't save. But yeah, I bought a bunch of camouflage stuff, and I gave him a little ponytail.
So,
But did you
Yeah.
get an eye patch?
No, there's no eye patch.
Thought there was.
And then I tried to settle for like a headband thing. There's nothing like that either. It's a bummer.
I hate to shift the focus here, but you really should ask Veg what his Grand Theft Auto character looks like.
Oh yeah.
A black hole?
Veg.
Someone said like a grandma hooker.
Yeah, It's unique. So, Veg, since he refuses apparently to speak, I will do this. He has this chick with like a 34 triple D rack, wearing a very tight, very slim cut shirt, of course, because it's fucking Veg. Then he gave this bitch completely pink hair, walks around with a big ass fucking shotgun and assault rifle, and then drives like one of the freaking most sporty cars you can. I mean, Veg completely embodied excess in every way possible.
Damn.
It was too much.
You're also forgetting that she also has what was it, teal highlights too.
Yeah, and I think you put her in pumps at one point.
Yeah.
That was disturbing.
I need brain bleach.
Right? And you thought
No.
shower with your dad was bad.
That is bad.
All right, so Damien, I'm sorry, I totally side-shifted on you.
But
Go
I've been
ahead.
going back and doing the heists I've never done before in GTA.
Now, are you
Which-
on PC or are you playing this on console?
I'm on PC
Okay,
because
good.
I'm
I'll
not
have to
I'm not
hit
a
you up
filthy
then.
pleb.
I'll have to get you
Mhm.
into our little group then.
Mhm.
Maybe I'll start playing it again. I really need to. Veg keeps yelling at me.
Yeah. We've been fucking waiting for you for months.
I'll get back in it.
Why are we making Veg angry?
I don't know. It's fun.
Mm-hmm.
Gonna
yeah.
strangle
So
you.
yeah,
Oh, geez.
Metal Gear Solid 5 is really fun, really angering. I want to play
you
it
play
more.
any games that don't have the number 5 in it?
No, I don't.
Yeah.
Actually, I played VVVVVVV, which has 6
I
V's
love
in
that
it.
game.
Which is-
for,
That's
for
a lot of
5.
fives.
so I
That
played
game
6
is
fives.
so frustrating.
I hate
It
that
is.
game.
It's eternally
I was so
frustrating.
glad when I 100%ed it, though.
I'm never
I
gonna.
never bothered. I beat
I'm
it.
never gonna bother with it. But yeah, that game also has a 5 in it. I guess if you count the V as a 5.
Yeah,
so.
it's a lot of fives.
Yep.
Technically, it's called Spikes.
Spikes.
Yes.
I've heard it pronounced like V 6 times in a row, like the whole
Yeah.
title V 6 times in a row.
That's all I've heard is
And
VVV.
just V. I've heard it called V too.
Yeah. I didn't know it was spikes. Anyway, all right. Let's see. Ron, we're gonna let Veg decompress. So, what totally tubular games you playing, dude?
Dude, well, you saw me play Gauntlet,
Yeah.
and I played it with, it was me, you, and Oba and his brother Bill, and Bill wouldn't let me play the goddamn hunter thing. I was so pissed. I was like, that's so whatever. I bought the frickin' Necromancer for like $1.50, but whatever. And that character's pretty damn awesome.
Yeah.
Basically, what you do is you charge up your attack
Your
by using
death.
these range attacks, and then every time something dies that got hit by a range attack, you get a little bit of a bar, and then you release these ghosts that just swarm all over the map and just kill everything. It's amazing.
Oh, that was you.
Oh.
Okay.
We actually, after you left, we actually ended up finishing the campaign,
Oh,
but
sweet.
we wiped like about 6 or 7 times on the final boss before we beat it.
Yeah, that game's a bitch.
Yeah, it is.
So
It's hard.
it was my first time beating it on normal too. I played it through on easy once and discarded the game back in vanilla, and
Yeah.
now they have like this expansion out, and it's a pretty cool. They made a lot of good changes to it since launch. So if you checked it out at launch and thought it kind of sucked, I'd recommend going back and playing it because it was actually a very enjoyable experience. It was a lot of fun. The fighting over the crown is hilarious.
Oh yeah,
Oh my
that's
God.
never ending.
Because you like get the crown, and whenever I saw the crown, I'd like intentionally kill the guy and then just dive in the middle of a bunch of mobs, grab it, and dive out.
Right.
They're
Everyone
like,
beelines
Rob, what are you
for the
doing? I'm
crown
like,
now.
I got the crown, dude.
Yep.
So that is another really hard keyboard and mouse game too.
It
Oh,
is.
I could
play
not
with-
play it on the. I could not play it on the controller. I could
Really?
not
I
aim.
play it
I
purely
switched
with
keyboard and
controller.
mouse. Oh, there's this one bug too. Oh, this is funny. I gotta go through this. There's this one room where there's 2 sides, and there's jump pads that make you go from side to side. Well, I died in that room, and I went to resurrect, and the only person left to resurrect on was Opa. And when my resurrection timer came up, he was in the mid jump
Oh,
over
nice.
that pit. I spawned on him at mid jump and fell into the pit.
Whoa!
Damien, that's you.
What?
You
Damien just
yeah,
killed
that
our
was you.
ears. Sorry, stream.
That fucking hurt.
I will be editing that out of the podcast.
No, seriously,
Yeah.
what happened?
Yeah,
I'm sorry, stream.
Your microphone did this high-pitched squeal that just destroyed ears.
That's
Yeah,
really weird. Nothing
Totally
happened
exploded
my
on
end.
us.
Yep. Technical difficulties, ladies and
Yeah,
gentlemen.
Let me
it
check out
happens.
my settings real quick.
Anyway, but yeah,
Sorry about that.
I spawned right on top of him and fell into the pit, and I couldn't get out.
Nice.
And so what I tried to do is I tried to start playing on a different controller, and that guy spawned on top of me in the pit.
Even
So we
better.
had to restart the damn level. It's terrible.
Yeah.
So there's still some bugs with the game, but I mean overall the experience was very positive. I would recommend playing it. And of course World of Warcraft. God, what did we do? We killed console this week on heroic,
Ooh,
and
yeah, they're hard.
we wiped over and over and over on that eye guy.
Yeah.
What the hell is his name? I don't remember his name. I was so pissed off though because on Thursday we didn't have a great night, and I ended up playing more Diablo in those 2 hours than I did in World of Warcraft. By the way, I'm playing Diablo 3.
Diablo, more like Diablos. Oh.
Heyo.
Oh.
Just because you suck at something, show doesn't mean it sucks.
Right? I've been spending about equal time between my Demon Hunter, who's at Paragon 538, and my hardcore Witch Doctor, who's rocking Torment 4 now at Paragon 118.
Wow.
Yeah, they've changed
Well-
Witch Doctor, and it's a lot of fun.
At least he's had a nice long life for when he finally bites it.
So I'm going to talk a bit about the Witch Doctor here because I was getting these set bonuses, and I got this thing called the Archer set. And then you get two pieces together, and I put them on, and then all of a sudden, right next to me was this giant spider.
Hey, Veg loves those.
Yes, he does. And I was like, Jesus Christ! I was a little scared by it at first because it's pretty big. It's bigger than your character. And what it does is it lays down webs, and anything that walks on the webs is like instantly dead.
Nice.
So I took this into the rift, and it's funny because you watch a spider crawl over, and he sits on an enemy, and the enemy's health bar just gone.
Oh wow.
It was awesome.
That's,
I loved it.
reassuring. Yeah.
Yes. So yeah, spiders are awesome. That's all I gotta say. Also been playing a bit of Descent as well as usual on the DCL. Not a whole lot. It was my first game in like 2 weeks, and I actually did pretty good. I've been scoring double digits on people. I had 16 one game against somebody that was beating me pretty good before. Yeah, aside from that, only other thing I've been doing is a little bit of Crypt. Nothing noteworthy this week. Arya, you can suck it.
No more world records or anything?
I'm trying to beat the last character before Coda, and it's
Yes.
Arya, and I am absolutely terrible at her. It's the one where you die if you miss one beat,
Oh.
or if you get hit, or anything. She's got half a heart, so
Wow,
you die if you
that's-
do something wrong. It doesn't
Yeah.
matter what you do wrong. She just goes down like a cheap hoe. And I got to the last
Great.
boss on her a couple weeks ago, and realized I didn't know how to fight that boss. So I learned
That's
how to
always
fight the
fun.
boss, and now I can't get back to it. It's just like, oh, I hate her. I hate her so much. I had a stream earlier this week. If you go back and watch my first Arya stream this week, please do not do so around children under the age of 18.
A lot of expletives incoming.
A lot of colorful commentary. Let's put it that way. I was
so
pissed.
14-year-olds
I was
love you.
so
Right?
so pissed. I was
Welcome
show
to my
some
world.
level of raging. I didn't throw anything, but oh man, I was just so
Oh.
upset. So,
That's a shame. All right,
that's it.
so
That's all I've been doing.
Veg, I've given you
Has
some
Veg
time
finished
to
decompressing?
decompress a bit.
Because
So
thinking about Veg decompressing is horrifying.
it is a little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
So what the hell have you been playing? Because apparently we don't do 80s style with you.
Yeah, don't. I'll fucking cuss you out. So
Hey, Veg, what totally two games you've been playing, dude?
go fuck yourself.
Oh, Veg.
So anyway, since I can't get League to work for some reason, I don't know. I've tried everything with
Have you
Hackers
been
decided
playing
to
with
stop.
goals?
Yeah, hackers have decided to stop hacking coals and are starting to hack veg.
No, no, it's a firewall issue. But the thing is, I replaced my modem twice, and it's still an issue. So
Windows firewall is still a thing, bro.
no, it was disabled, and it still didn't let me through. So I don't know. It has to be something on their end at this point. I've replaced 2 modems, disabled everything, uninstalled Advanced. I've done everything. I've done everything possible in my power, and so did Ellie, and we can't connect to them.
Very weird.
Oh, she can't either.
No.
So it still sounds like it could be your house, though. Like something with your guys' settings somewhere.
Our house is a very, very, very fine house.
I was going to say in the middle of the street.
Ron. God, this guy. Anyway, so
I can't play League right now. It's pissing me off. I just bought a whole bunch of new skins for it. I wanted to play it, and I can't. So I've been contacting Rito for about a good 3 weeks now, and still nothing. So I've given up for that. I've given up on that for now because I don't know what's going to happen with that. So I haven't been playing League of Legends, unfortunately. I have been playing a lot of Smite and a lot of Star Wars: The Knights of the Old Republic. I want to keep saying Knights of the Old Republic, but that's the RPG. That's the really old one.
Yep, Kodor.
Yeah, still awesome.
It is.
So since I'm no longer bound to WoW, that's actually what originally made me stop playing. I am now playing this again, and I've been thoroughly enjoying it.
That's good. Yeah.
And I can't wait for the new expansion to come out, which is going to be in about exactly a month tomorrow. So.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, mark your calendars. Anything else?
I've also been playing a bit of Bloodborne a bit more. That game pisses me off too much.
Yeah, I'm not. I already broke my 360 controller. I'm not destroying my
that's the
one.
one you were going to send veg.
Oh, yeah, well, it was. And then I was kind of playing, what was it? I want to say it was Arkham Origins. And I went up against Deadshot. Or not Deadshot.
Harley Quinn said no to you, didn't she?
No. This
my
was too
controller,
early
too.
for me to be messing with Harley yet. But anyway, I was fucking around with one of them bosses, and he's fucking impossible, and I literally smashed my controller against the ground, and it shattered.
Well, there goes our dreams of Rocket League domination.
Yeah, I know, right?
No. I do still have my Xbox One controller. See, we're still good. Just plugged in and everything. So
Hopefully it stays that way.
Well, yeah. Those
And
fuckers
not
are
on the other
expensive.
side of
I'm
the
not replacing that.
So yeah, I'm very willing to play more Rocket League as soon as I get a controller.
We do need to play Rocket League. Let's get
I
a 6
agree.
gaming.
Gaming, Rocket League.
Before you get your head any bigger, I do have to admit, Show's a very good goalie.
Thank you.
That's
Woohoo!
it.
Yes,
Wow.
Ben said something nice about me. You
And that's
guys,
And
this is legendary. That is highlights right there. Finally said something nice about me.
Seriously, if they're just saying something like that, you have to be like a fucking all-star, dude.
I like
He's
playing
done.
goalie.
I'm not gonna lie. He's a good goalie. Every other game he plays, he's a piece of shit. So
I found my calling. I mean, that's all right.
Hey.
I'll take it.
You're awesome.
Got one compliment. I'm happy. It made my whole night.
shows like I can die in peace now.
Yeah, it's totally cool. I don't mind.
So I've been mostly playing Star Wars. I got Ellie into it. She enjoys it because it's very similar in the mechanics of WoW, which it is. I don't care what anybody says.
What MMO isn't?
Yeah, I mean these days.
Terra, Rift.
No, even that one kind of smacks of WoW in certain ways.
Conversation. Not really, because it's a horrible story and shitty questing.
Really? Have you read some of the quest stuff in WoW? I mean, it wasn't the greatest.
No, but Terra's doesn't make any fucking sense.
And WoW does.
And Terra has 12-year-old looking girls that are like not 12.
Yeah, that is true.
It is a pedophile's dream.
It is.
It is.
I'm just saying.
There's a reason I stopped playing it.
Right.
Well, I found out that there was a new outfit that actually had to be banned in Korea not that long ago for the Ellen because they were in like a two-piece bikini and someone somehow glitched to where they could get the character naked. because apparently they decided to put like nipples and stuff like that in the game.
Oh God, Ron.
Moving on.
Yeah, moving on. After I read these terrible comments from Ron in chat.
I only said one.
The size. The size. I don't know what to say.
Altheus in chat said, so wow. And I said, very Warcraft. Maybe I should point him to my Doge 2048 video.
No. To which Altheus does respond, much Arthas.
Which was awesome.
Yeah, that was well played. I'll give you that. All right.
That's all I've been playing this week.
Fantastic. So that'll move us on to one of my favorite sections. That's all I'm going to say, because this is, and I have to read this very specifically lest I get yelled at, round table with some cool words added on to make it sound more radical or some shit.
Shit, dude.
Damn. I like it. Or, some shit. Whatever. Okay, so Damien and I were actually arguing about this one for a little bit, back and forth. Slightly.
Wasn't really an argument.
Either way, I kind of vetoed you.
I kind of heard what some of your ideas for the roundtable were, and I was like, the hell's wrong with this guy?
Right.
What? I had literally two ideas. Literally two, not some, two.
We're like trying to hype this up,
But then he came up with this one, and I'm like, okay, this one's cool.
Right, and this was his original idea, and it struck me. It was really cool. So he asked, what is your most proud gaming moment? Now, as soon as I brought this up, Ron instantly knew what it was. So, Ron, what was your most proud moment in gaming?
Okay, so my wife got me into a text mud about, 10 years ago or so called Achaea. It's one that Dan still plays. That's where we met Dan, as a matter of fact.
Yeah.
And I played a paladin, of course, and they have this thing called I don't know, they call it something different every time. The in-game time is different than real time. Like 1 day in-game is 1 hour real time. So the years pass by pretty quick. So every 50 years they have this competition, and this happened to be the 350-year competition. It's kind of like the Olympics, sort of.
Right.
And they had various things, like they had a 2v2 combat tournament. They had this thing they called tumble races. They had this. They introduced this new game called Bandersnatch. A whole bunch of different.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm interested.
They had a whole bunch of different events, and it was an individual. It was an individual competition, and at the end of the competition, the person with the most points won the competition, and I was that guy. Hell yeah! So they did some really cool things with that. That's where I got. Hold on, let me be right back. I gotta show this.
Here it goes. This awkward silence brought to you by the Six Gaming Podcast.
Totally radical.
Totally radical.
Hell yeah, bitches.
Oh, Jesus, Ron. Really? Wait. No. Okay, so, Ron,
huge.
Why the hell has your wife been hitting you with a foam sword when you had the real thing?
I know, right?
Because this actually hangs over by her computer.
Yes!
Not
Even
mine.
more reason. Easy access.
Yes. So I haven't pissed her off enough to use this one yet. I'm sure
so
it will
it's
happen
coming.
someday. Anyway, let me sit down here with this. This is actually a replica sword of, I don't know what it's called, but it's Gandalf's sword. And it was one of the things
God.
that they gave you.
Ron, just because you said that, you just pissed off like an entire legion of nerds. Like,
Isn't that Aragon's sword?
I don't know what it's called. It's been like 10
Jesus,
years.
both of you guys are getting like just completely raged. I guarantee
Well, bring it on. I'm the one with the damn sword.
Yep.
So yeah, but not only did I get this, but they also gave this in-game item called the Staff of Nicator or something like that, and it was
Staff
kind of
of
cool
Nicotine?
because
I'm down.
Nicotine. That's a really good show.
I'm all for it.
But the Nicator was like this old lore guy in the game, and the staff gave you like extra stats, and I don't remember all it did, but they programmed it differently for every person, and tailored it to the person, which was kind of cool.
That's pretty cool, yeah.
But yeah, Ron cosplay, please.
Oh God, no.
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 We'll do that a little later. But
No.
I will say that was actually the coolest thing when they were doing the ceremony, the closing ceremony for it. I mean, even though it's like a freaking text-based MUD, it was just so cool to be a part of that.
No, that is pretty cool. I giving you shit, but that is
Absolutely.
pretty cool.
I'm gonna put this back before Sully comes out and tries to use it.
Yeah, good idea. All right, so real quick, honestly, my most proud, and some of you guys probably don't understand it, and that's fine. But this is less geeky than Ron and his MUDs. My most proud, I actually completed Riven, the sequel to Myst, without ever using a guide or walkthrough on my first playthrough. I figured it out. That is hands down one of my favorite things. Just being able to go through that complex as hell game. That's hands down one of my most proud. I always loved that game. But that's just me. So, Veg.
Mine was when I was 14 years old, and over the internet, I ended up winning first place in 3 tournaments back to back to back in StarCraft.
Wow, that's impressive. That really is impressive.
I was at one point top 500 in the world in StarCraft as well as Warcraft 3.
Mr. Fu says in chat, his most proud moment ever is the 100% completion on Shower with Your Dad Simulator.
Who has now officially just won the internet.
He did.
Can I go crawl that's not anywhere near a shower?
No, because he just outdid all of us. I mean...
Okay, no. He has to do that 100% without cringing.
Well, it's Mr. Fu. He probably enjoyed it.
We should have a charity stream for Shower with Your Dad Simulator where we play for 24 hours.
No! I don't think I could handle 5 minutes, let alone...
I think I volunteer Veg to play for 24 hours.
No.
Yeah. No. That will be our fundraiser. No. This is brilliant now. Okay, so check this out. We will raise money, and as long as we reach a certain cap, then Veg has to play it for 24 hours.
Yeah,
oh my god.
What's
gonna
this
have to make me pay me.
shit?
No. This will be worth it because it's guaranteed Veg will have to do it.
No, you fuckers have to pay me. There is no way in hell I would be playing that.
The chat does say we need to raise money for Mr. Fu's therapy instead. Yeah, that's probably true.
Oh my god, I hate you guys so much.
Awesome.
Oh, jeez. And if you're looking at my stream, we have multiple runs. It's a little disturbing.
Yeah, I got an error. I got kicked out.
Anyway, all right. So, Veg, you were saying.
So, when I first did this, my mom thought I was just like crazy. I was just screaming and going out of control. My mom's like, "What the hell's wrong with you?" She thought that I ended up losing. Lost control finally, and that I needed to be held down. I told her, and she goes, "Okay," and that was it.
That sounds like your mom.
Yeah,
we talked to your mom a little earlier tonight.
Since we're doing this 80s / early 90s because I have to, in the words of Will Smith, man, parents just don't understand.
There you go.
That's not 80s.
No, that was 90s. That's why I had to throw in that 90s little thing to justify it.
No, because now we're just getting off of time. We're not a fucking time lord here.
Yeah.
Can't go future.
Don't hate, dude.
I'm gonna usurp this with the conversation that we had with Amy earlier, because we were talking about what we'd be like when we're drunk, and I asked her what kind of drunk is Paul, and she said she hadn't had the pleasure of seeing him drunk, but Red, by the way, who is Tactical Squirrel on the podcast, Red, on the other hand, is a loud, obnoxious, annoying asshole who loves himself a lot.
And again, this is before he's drunk.
So, okay, Veg, you had to call out the nerd in me.
Uh-oh.
Look, we are Time Lords, mother-fucker. Deal with it.
Wait,
Doctor Who, bitch.
Wait, that's who?
Doctor Who, bitch.
That's who?
The
Who is
doctor.
What? Who is that?
You don't know Doctor Who?
Who?
Ron.
He's being a smartass.
I'm kicking you out.
So, fun fact: I've been watching the new season that came out, the 8th season, which I know the 9th season's coming out, or is out.
I've been a very bad Doctor Who fan. I haven't seen any of the new Doctor, so none of 7 or 8 yet. Yeah.
Shoutouts to Dan. He's the new Doctor Who guy.
Oh, Nope, that's unacceptable.
By the way, I noticed you have a loot crate item behind you.
Yes. So that's only part of it. They did the summoner crate, which I got to admit wasn't that cool. They gave me this weird fucking Pokemon knitted hat that I fucking refuse to wear. So that's upstairs. I tried to pawn it
Whenever you
off.
send your controller, send it to me. I'll wear it.
Send it to Coles.
I will totally send it to you guys because I'm not wearing a fucking Pikachu hat.
I will wear the shit out of it.
No,
Coles will
not
drop that on the
Send me
podcast.
that controller, send me that hat too.
I don't have it in here, but that right there is, of course, Hearthstone.
Mm-hmm.
But in the middle of that, they actually gave you a little metal
I have it right
Hearthstone
here.
coin, just like there you go.
Yeah.
Switch over view.
You got
It is
too.
just like in the game.
It's the coin.
It is
the coin.
Yeah,
They
I totally
also-
have the coin.
They also give you a Hearthstone. It's a real working Hearthstone. Problem
Wait,
with
it works?
it is that
Wait, hold on.
it's,
Can you demonstrate?
Dude,
no,
it
because,
totally works.
okay, see the
It's
problem
already
with it is
at home.
I have it
You can't
bound to-
demonstrate if he's already at home.
Oh,
okay, no, actually the problem is I have it bound to the Holiday Inn downtown. So if I
Oh.
use it, I end up being 16 miles away without a car.
No,
In
that's
And
somebody's
it's a
room.
pretty big problem. I have to like get a
somebody's room,
cab.
like, who knows what they're doing in that room?
yeah. No,
Mhm.
I understand though. I mean, the poor guy didn't
Yeah.
have a car, so
It's a serious problem. I have a car, just not down there, so I have
Right.
to like walk back. And it's North Dakota, so I'm probably gonna get eaten by caribou or some shit.
right.
Caribou.
That's totally a threat, by
Exactly.
the way. Anyway, but yeah, I don't know, man. I wasn't too thrilled with it because so my wife watches this show. I've never seen it before called oh shit, no, I just forgot it.
Supernatural.
Yeah, Supernatural. Thank
Awesome
you.
show.
I don't fucking understand the show at all. It's like two brothers fighting the entire show. But they send you the little. It's a little car, little replica
right.
car. There you go. I don't know. It doesn't mean anything to me. My wife watches it, so I gave her the car. I had to.
Supernatural's awesome. So
It's a neat
I
show.
don't understand it.
I used to watch it. It's cool. It's just like, oh hey, all the monsters and angels and demons are all real, and that's a big problem. These two dudes go around and kill them, but they also like hate each other.
But they're humans fighting fucking angels and demons and werewolves and vampires, and it just
Yeah.
does not make sense.
And one of them is the Antichrist, and the other one's like the fucking re-embodiment of Michael, the Archangel. It's
Wait,
it's an
seriously,
interesting
one of
show.
them's the Antichrist? I
Yeah,
didn't
one
know
of-
that.
One of them's like the Antichrist, but he's like, ah shit, I don't want to be the Antichrist.
Way to have an issue with morals when you're the fucking Antichrist. That doesn't make sense. Anyway, I totally just forgot where we were.
you were on.
Were we still
me
on
and-
you?
Yes.
God
Yes.
damn it! Why are we still
StarCraft.
talking to Veg?
Because you still didn't let me fucking finish.
Oh, Veg, quit yelling.
God damn. Like, stop. Okay, no more tequila for you.
I still have like 3/4 of a bottle.
Oh my god. Throw it away.
Nope, that's 1800. You do not throw away
Give
1800.
it to your wife. Do something. Just,
She doesn't
you
drink
don't
tequila.
it. Well,
You
you
don't
don't
drink
drink it. Give it to a neighbor.
No way.
So, anyway, that was that. I got a nice little certificate in the mail and $50. Unfortunately, I lost the certificate in a fire, and then I spent the $50. So,
I think the fact that you lost $50 in a fire is actually really minor to the fact that you're still around.
Right?
You
Yeah.
know, like the fact that you had to quantify that I lost it in a fire doesn't really matter to me. I mean, I'm just saying.
oh no, I had to escape through the roof on that one.
That's awesome, though. Like seriously, that's
What?
amazing.
Fun fact: the newspapers made me seem like Superman. That this fat fucking kid literally broke through the window from the second story, leaped down, and did a tuck roll out of the house.
That's
what they made.
awesome.
That's amazing.
Yeah, my mom actually has a new.
Why am I just now hearing this story?
Why aren't we hearing more Veg the Badass stories?
Right. Like, this
know,
is
that
totally
other than-
relevant.
Okay, so that's what the newspaper said. What really happened was I escaped through the roof. I woke up, smelled smoke, couldn't get out because by then the fire already caught into the second room. My sister caught the fire in her bedroom, which was right by my door. I couldn't get out, so I had to go through the roof, all while in my boxers. So
That's even better.
yes. So fortunately, neighbors got me down, and yeah. And then the newspaper said that then I read the newspaper like 3-4 days later. My grandmom still has it, where it says that I miraculously jumped out of the second-story window and did a tuck and roll. Like
Why don't you
Superman
have
style.
that framed on your wall? That is
Right.
amazing. Because if the newspaper says it, it's totally fact at this point.
I know, right?
It's completely fact.
Oh, that would have been even better if it was like page 1, but it was like page 7 or something like that. But I don't care. Yeah.
All right.
But they were trying to set it up to where my sister was a purpose arsonist and that she was a horrible individual too. It was like,
that's even more disturbing.
yeah, I was like,
Sure.
no, my sister was stupid, not an arsonist.
But the fact that you like totally Supermaned out the window is worthy of framing.
I know, right?
That's pretty cool. All right,
so
so
yeah.
Damien, what's your favorite, your most
Okay.
epic,
So-
proud moment in gaming?
I guess one of the reasons why I tried to argue against doing this topic after I suggested it was I can't really think of one.
Oh, come on. I played Rhythm.
so,
That's
I
about as
guess-
nerdy as it gets.
I guess I have kind of two. One of them I'm not really super proud of, but I guess it's an accomplishment.
Oh, God, this will be good.
There
you
was
played Shower with Your Dad Simulator.
I needed one more achievement in Halo 3, and it was to get a double kill with a Spartan laser. And
That's fucking hard.
I destroyed my rank playing Lone Wolf Slayer, just trying to I kept backing out of games every time it wasn't a game with on a map with a Spartan laser. So I backed out. I had like a rank of 40 something, and it went down to about 20 something by the time I was done getting this achievement, just because I kept backing out and getting mad and frustrated. I even broke a controller at one point. I just kind of I snapped it over my knee because I was so fucking mad.
I was so happy
I am
when
not
this
the
happens to
only
someone
one.
else.
Thank you.
I was
This
on
story is totally relevant.
I was on Ritalin at the time, and it just made me an angry human being. So
Ritalin will do that too.
yeah, it does.
That's awesome.
So I finally got the achievement on the map Construct. I took one of the grav elevators up to the top level. I was charging my Spartan laser. I saw some red dots on my map. I fired and I got a triple kill. And I threw my controller around. I was like, yes, fuck yes, I finally got it. And then afterwards I was like, but at what cost? Oh.
Wow.
I sunk so many hours into getting that fucking achievement.
I
But,
lost so much rank.
Yeah. Then I never played Halo 3 again.
There you go. Don't
And,
need that rank now.
Mhm.
That's how you end a story, by the way. Well done.
Yeah. Or they're dead now is a good way to end any story.
Right.
Oh.
Mhm.
All right, so what was the second?
The second one, which it wasn't really a moment, but I was proud of it in general. I used to play this shitty game called Star Wars Galaxies. A lot of people might know
Oh
about it.
God.
Yeah. And I was a very young, impressionable child when I got the game. And I thought, wow, this is the coolest thing ever. And it's something that I always kind of came back to. I played it on and off for about 6 years. I got really into piloting. I never actually reached the level cap in that game on ground, but I reached the level cap in piloting, and I never knew there was like a mission chain to do that to complete it, so I just grinded and grinded and grinded.
Oh,
And you
God.
need millions of experience, which involves killing thousands of ships to get. And I got to the master piloting level, and I got a Y8 mining cruiser, which is the biggest ship in the game. And I would take people out and be like, "Hey, you guys want to go destroy the Star Destroyer?" And I just take people out, and I go. People started to know me really well on the server. Like people would be like, "Hey, you're that one guy who helped me do that space mission one time." I was like, "Yeah, I was." So I was really
That's
proud of
cool.
myself then. That was like. That's something I never got out of WoW. Is I never got that sense of feeling important within a community as I did in Star Wars Galaxies, where people knew me.
You really should have rated with 6 minutes to release.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there were plenty of moments where you could have, saved the day, and between
It's
the
just that
dairy standing
I
in
never actually got
fire.
into raiding. I kind of want to now. I'm done with all the garrison shit. Like I just got bored of it.
Seriously,
Actually,
come over, join my guild. We'll get
Mhm.
you rating. Seriously, we don't even mind carrying you.
So,
Like
right.
it's not a thing.
I'm
at all.
one of the most infamous raiders you'll ever come across, too.
No, I don't know.
God.
Between Adari and Ron, it's
Broken shield, standing in boulders, dying to fish. Jeez, what haven't you accomplished in
Yeah,
World of Warcraft?
That's
You got
literally
kind of
where the
this.
phrase would a failed tank do this, and also is this veggie proof?
So Baconator does say though. Let's see. When I got my legendary in WoW, he was pretty psyched. People were whispering constantly until the end of the expansion, congratulating. That was really fun. That's actually really cool.
Oh, it's back when
I didn't even get my legendary until this last expansion. That was the very first legendary I've ever had.
Yeah.
And yeah, it didn't even feel that epic to me.
Yeah.
So
I gotta agree. Like the whole ring quest. I mean, they totally took the concept of the legendary and just made it Oprah style.
Run. Oh, hold on. I gotta stop.
You get a legendary.
I do not have my legendary ring yet, and I gotta tell you, it's fucking bullshit. I just got to the part where you have to fucking do all these stupid, send your ship out to destroy people, part of the quest line.
This is for Blizzard.
Oh my god, it is. That part of the quest is bullshit. Why the hell do I have to do ship fighting just to get a legendary? It makes no sense. Go fuck yourself, you Blizzard pieces of shit.
I lost 3 ships on that last mission.
I'm not even there yet. Like, I still have to work up to that point. You know what I mean? And of course, I don't have any oil, so it's going to be this exceedingly slow bullshit process. Anyway,
yeah, Dragon Staff. Oh, the frickin' Dragon Staff. Yeah, this is what Baconator's talking about. The whole ceremony in Stormwind.
Oh, was legendary.
It was awesome.
It was well worth doing all that.
Absolutely. I mean, it was on the level of the Delaran thing before that got broken.
Yeah. No, that was really cool. I remember logging in one time on our server, and I saw someone who was going through the ceremony, and I go, why the fuck are all these dragons flying everywhere? You know, everything's like got these really cool sparkles and shit, and I was trying to figure it out, and someone said, oh yeah, you know, so-and-so got their legendary. I'm like, that's amazing. The fact that you get an entire ceremony just for that.
Yep.
That was cool.
And now you really just cool. Like your ring's upgraded.
Yeah, it's kind of bullshit.
Whatever.
Although then again, I do remember when people used to get the what do you call it, the glaives from Burning Crusade.
Yeah,
that was really cool too. That was really cool. I mean, just the fact that somebody had them.
That was status to get him, but the way you got him was lame. It was a drop off a boss.
Well, it was. It was such a low drop rate.
It was Illidan.
I'm talking about the bow from Kill Jade.
Oh yeah, the bow.
The waves, yeah.
Yeah. Which, by the way, have you guys watched the trailer for the new WoW? They do a lot of Illidan references in the teaser trailer, which I thought was pretty cool.
They straight up show Illidan at the end.
Well, I think it's insinuated to be Illidan. They don't directly say it's
Illidan. They said at the release it was Illidan.
Oh, did they? Okay. Yeah. See, I didn't see any of that. I just saw the teaser, and I'm like, yeah, that's got to be Illidan, but it wasn't direct. So,
I don't know. Anyway. I'm done. I'm not even planning on getting that expansion. I'm thoroughly done with WoW. And when I said that to my mom, her jaw dropped.
Yeah.
Because she never pictured me not playing that game ever.
Right.
No, I believe it. I believe it. So
like when I told her I stopped playing WoW and it's been a month and a half, my mom goes, "What?"
Yeah. No, definitely.
like her face was like genuinely. Thank you. Just shock. And I don't do that to my mom often.
Which is pretty impressive. The fact that you can actually get Amy shocked.
Yeah, she doesn't look like the type of person that could be shocked.
Right. Actually, I'm not even gonna go there. So, anyway, am I missing anybody else? I mean, that's pretty much everyone, right?
Yeah, you didn't forget anybody this time.
Yeah, this time I did it. I need to drink more 1800, it looks like.
No, no.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure if there was more people on this podcast, you would have forgotten.
It's not going to be a thing because fucking tequila messes me up in the morning. I feel terrible. Anyway, I'm doing it tonight just for you guys. Yup, just for you guys. That's how I roll. That's how the Six Gaming Podcast, that's how we roll.
No.
Except Ron doesn't drink. Ron is all about his iced tea, and I totally support iced tea, though. By the way, it's
wow. What the hell am
legendary.
I? Chopped liver? I don't drink either.
Look at that. That is legendary iced tea. Anything Arizona puts out is usually pretty good. Anyway,
Arnold Palmer Creek. Disgusting.
Plenty. I think that'll do it for today's totally rad edition.
Okay, can we
Yeah.
stop doing that now?
Please,
No, we're
for the
still
love of God.
Totally 80s. I am still saying totally because totally.
Next week is going to be groovy themed 1960s
Dude, we will-
podcast.
You are
We need
not
to
doing
do-
the document next week.
I could be a flower child all night. Do it. I will hippie the fuck out of this podcast.
Mhm.
God.
I am all about it.
If we
Yup.
keep doing this, I'm gonna go to North Dakota and murder you.
No, you're not, because it's getting ready to be like fucking negative whatever out here.
I will do it before that happens.
You can't. You literally have like a week. Okay.
Yeah.
This place seriously
Damien?
drops in temperature like
Damien,
overnight.
Mhm.
So
will you
good
help me?
luck.
Will you
Right.
Right,
help
so
you?
Yes.
I'm gonna wrap this up tonight, you guys. Thank you so very much for coming. I appreciate each and every one of you coming out, joining us in chat. I of course love reading all the very interesting things you guys have. Real quick though, Mr. Fu actually hit it perfect. We're gonna do Shakespeare podcast, old English style.
Jeez, here we go with Bill Shakespeare.
Yup, I will totally rock.
Show
Shakes
you
all
are
night.
thy twat to my bum
Waffle.
hole.
Yeah.
Do you bite your thumb at me, sir? No, sir, but I do bite my thumb, sir. Ah, but do you bite your thumb at me, sir? No, sir, but I do bite my thumb, sir. Do you
I don't
quarrel,
even.
sir? Quarrel, sir? No, sir, but I do bite my thumb, sir.
I don't even.
Will you just shut the fuck up?
Come on, fuck.
Potion
Am I
seller.
the only somewhat educated fucker in here? And I went to Oklahoma school.
Yeah.
You guys, seriously, that was Romeo and Juliet.
No, I got it.
I got it too.
I
Just
just don't care.
I got it too. I just don't even.
Ron did turn into a
So-
white woman for a minute.
Apparently, I was the only
Yeah,
drama
pumpkin
nerd
spice over
going
here,
through
dude,
high
dude.
school, too.
There's no pumpkin spice over here.
Not yet.
God damn it. All right. We're going to end it. Once again, thank you guys for coming out. I really appreciate it.
Oba just gave me a
Gaming
Shosan. He said Shosan, and then he did like little O, big O. He doesn't even.
All right. With me, of course, some very illustrious co-hosts, Mr. Captain Damien,
Bye, everybody.
Mr. Vegito himself, the largest host anyone has ever had.
No, that's not true, but
That's
sure.
absolutely true.
Yeah,
Well,
on this podcast,
it's
perhaps.
starting to be less and less true. I'll give you that.
Yes.
That's absolutely true.
Okay.
Of course, we have Mr. Runckley.
And I am not the sword master.
You
You know what happens when you
Never
play
mind.
with
I'm not
sword?
going there.
Lose your eye.
Right. I, of course, am Shosan. Thanks again, you guys, for coming out. We love it. We will be here again next Saturday at 10 p.m. Central Standard Time, of course. Feel free to...
Daylight!
What?
It's still daylight time, dude.
It's Central Standard Time.
It's
Deal with
Central
it.
Standard Time in November.
It is Central Standard
Dude,
Time
wait a
every
month.
time I tell you the time. Be here. Anyway, thanks you guys for coming. Mr. Ronkley, take it away.
See you, bye.
God.